Alright, battery died on me in the mid-sentence there, and I was on the clip. And I misspoke about what the finish leads me to believe. I couldn't find in the documentation what the material was on the clip there, but the finish leads me to believe that it's steel, not titanium. Even though it's very springy, it just takes on a polish that it makes me think it's more than likely steel. What I was talking about earlier in the video with the rounded cross section, it makes it great in the hand. In the pocket, not so great. It definitely adds to the size in the pocket. However, it's so light, and it's not overly long, and the handle is not overly wide in this dimension. So the only downside is that in order to make it comfortable in the hand, they give it this rounded cross section. Yeah, I can roll it in my fingers, and that adds to the thickness in the pocket. And that's pretty much the one thing about this that could be called a con, in the pocket at least. In the hand, like I said, it's very lively in the hand. It's balanced very nicely. It's a little bit handle heavy, which is the way I'll have my EDC. Again, I'll comment on the overall orientation, blade to handle being pretty much straight. Obviously, you have this hooked beak here, and you have the offset blade down there. But overall, it's got pretty much a straight profile. So I do look for that. It's not a must, but I like it. It's a nice detail. And I can leap from that right into the summary. The fit and finish on this thing are just incredible. It has the fit and finish of at least a knife that you can't get into for under $200. This is around 90 to 95 typically where you find it. The overall lines are just so alien and so different. It's very impressive. Everything about it is very organic and flowing and graceful. The offset in the blade being probably the highlight of this design for me. You know, whether or not that was incorporated to be able to accept the spider hole in it, or because a lot of the Bob Lum designs tend to have some kind of purchase for the pinky and some kind of a leaf shape theme to them, whether it be the overall package or the blade itself or what. Getting into S30V and titanium, again, the weight very light. I love handling this knife, love having it in my pocket. If I could bring myself to put the wear and tear on this thing, I think this would probably become my EDC, despite the thing that it's dinged on typically for having no detent. It doesn't have a detent, but it hasn't given me any trouble not having it because it's a tip down carry and there's no option for that. So if you were to tap and drill that, like I said, you're giving up the recessed clip there. So you'll add to the profile, and you'll change quite a few other things to change the orientation of the clip. So love this knife, definitely recommend it, and for the price, there are zero downsides when you compare it to the price. So definitely recommend the Mini Dejavoo. Hope this helps everybody out there looking, and give me some comments. Thanks.